I would imagine he's leaning on players like Neely Martin, Esther Gonzalez, Ella Stevens, and Gabby Portillo to really get this team going. I imagine she will shift into more of a false 9 role, which she will become a double 10 next to Jaden Shaw.
North Carolina in red. Jaden Shaw's over the ball. Need black and blue. It's Gotham. And we're underway with a Kurtz pass up the middle. Denied. The pickup by North Carolina. Shinomi. Nice ball up the middle. Shaw finessing that ball ahead. And the first opportunity is wide. Throw in for Gotham. A long throw in into the box. Headed away and then chipped right back. Wide of Murphy. Denise O'Sullivan to the right. Sanchez. O'Sullivan. Shaw too fancy. Recovered. Good work. Jaden Shaw. Curling ball in. Missing Manaka. And then it's sent in wide by Shinomi.
I'm curious if Esther's been given this go-ahead. She's a 9. She's finding herself back into a holding center in a mid position, and it's almost like if I'm not going to get the ball up top, then I'm going to go find it. Which
Pushed wide by Shinomi. Bedford. Shaw, nice turn inside. Was trying to find Manaka. That's the flare of Shaw, who fires it off the top of the crossbar.
great ball in, great little back heel into Manaka running on. She picks it back up, the defensive effort. And yeah, I mean, just kisses the crossbar. So she gets another shot like that, I would imagine that it comes down a little bit, but it goes back to, we see a stare.
Manaka over the top, Bedford with a step behind the defense. Hannah Bedford in the box, picks it up. Shot was open for a second. Shot from distance, stop, but it's a corner.
Manaka here, I mean, just a lovely textured ball over the top for Bedford. Gets a little bit behind her. And Manaka at the top.
Scoreless between Gotham and North Carolina. Driven towards the back post, headed right at Murphy.
She does things like, and you know she could do them with her eyes closed. That is how technically gifted she is.
Stevens, oh, sweet move there, played across, goal! Esther gets her first and Gotham leads.
This is just a great play right here. Find Ella Stevens. I believe they're checking if it's offsides, but Ryan Williams is isolated here. Ella Stevens, she does not help out. She drives her to the end line, puts a perfectly weighted ball onto Esther's head, and it's a beautiful goal, and it was going to be Esther to get them on the scoreboard tonight. So well done by Gotham. Stoppage time is going to be way up there.
I was thinking about that, seriously. With the injuries and all, yeah, he should look at it. From our angle, it's close, and if it's that close, he made the call. Let him look.
Yeah, I think it's the right call to go over and look. It's a goal. You need to make sure that you get this call right. It's a massive goal for both teams, right? It's a big goal for Gotham to go up, and it's a big goal for North Carolina to go down. So both teams are looking for their first win of the season. It's right of him to go over, but from where I'm looking, I think Ella Stevens is on just from Kaylee Kurtz's positioning, and Ella Stevens, she seems to be just behind her.
I thought onside as well from the look we had. But
yeah, again,
Nacion is watching as we speak, and you can tell by the crowd's reaction what the decision is. You don't even need him to say anything or point.
Man, that little, I'm like, I mean, VAR came around later in my playing career. So to see the little motion of the little box, I'm like, oh, it's giving me anxiety.
Yeah. All right, he's seen enough.
What's it gonna be?
He's counting it. Would have been a tough one, I think, to take away.
We've seen quite a few back heels in this game.
Yeah.
Is that 3?
Love the back heel when it's well, Esther again. Oh, Murphy got it.
That's where Casey Murphy's so good, right? Oh my goodness.
Astaire.
Well, not so good. I take back what I was going to say. The ball. No one is set here. And Astaire's just so...
Williams. Shinomi. Intended for Rao. That's picked. As Gotham was trying to break. That's a halftime whistle. Told that Bruninha has come on at halftime. Ella Stevens went out. Stevens had a bit of an injury earlier, also on a yellow card too, which could have factored this. Here's a hat trick perhaps. Astaire saved by Murphy.
Getting Astaire back in front of the face of the goal. Casey Murphy does.
From that corner, right to the middle. Knocked up and over, headed, goal. 3-0. Real.
Wow, what a devastating start for North Carolina.
Well, for a team that struggled to score, one goal coming in, they've got 3 in this one. Martin as well. Here's Bruninha holding, very patient, playing it in, brought down, Portillo, nice couple of cuts, and then I'm not sure if she was trying to pass it to Astaire, got caught in 2 minds, shot or pass, and it goes out.
She absolutely will.
Gabby Portillo. So much defending here for North Carolina. They're not used to this. Here's the shot taken high and just wide of Murphy.
North Carolina is just getting caught between do we press, do we stay, and then it lends its hand to this, and you get Portillo running at the back line. She cuts it back, finds Szupanski at the top of the box, and we haven't heard her name.
Now it's 1. Szupanski bending ball in, headed down, not cleared, played across, save, and then a big rebound that Carter.
Right. She, I believe, led her college team in assists, so.
How many changes are they making? Renee Gomes is coming in as well. And Brianna Pinto. Silva. Fancy moves in the box. Jay still with it. Shooting it just wide.
The defender is just on their back heels just enough to like create something to make problems in the box, which you see here.
On paper and on the field, turned into a big win for Gotham.
Yeah, Cornwall seems to be doing a bit too much.
Purse. Jace leaves it on the nice back heel. Silva was there.
It's Denise O'Sullivan wanting the ball, give it to her. You don't need to have the foot. You do not need to have your foot on the ball for too long, and it leads to this. And Jessica Silva just pulls that wide. That's really uncanny.
Murphy sending it long. Maybe something for Speck. Played it across unselfishly. Here's Pinto firing it at a goal. Something to say for Pinto and North Carolina that they get one in the end. Shutout's gone. 3-1.
This is why Meredith Speck comes into games, because of her willingness to do this, and just an unselfish play to pull that ball back across.
So
and
it does count, as we thought. 3-1, and that was it. That was literally the last kick of the game. So it ends up 3-1.
That was rude.
Yeah, your thoughts on the way this one went?